And a pole transformer has an aluminum casing, so it's a good example of an electrostatic field being used in conjunction with a radio interference of waves on account of the interior elements of the transformer are bathed in mineral oil or dielectric, serving as a dielectric, surrounded by the aluminum casing. And the casing, I bet, is grounded to the earth. Ooh, what if that's the case? Now we've got the earth involved as the other end of the capacitance. Whoa. Well, yeah, that improves the capacity of this capacitor, in which the inner elements, the primary and the secondary coils, and the aluminum laminate and whatnot. Actually, the aluminum laminate is the interior plate, and the casing is the complementary plate, because they are going to be charged up independent of each other. Actually, it could be the inner laminate that's grounded to the earth. Whichever it is, the earth is going to be used as a reference on one side of that capacitance, and the mineral oil is the dielectric. So we have a Hutchinson effect built into pole transformers. It's there. So it's another example. It's another example of the Hutchinson effect at work. Very odd, we've overlooked it all these years, thinking it's something special that only John produced. But it's used so frequently, all over the place. So we have the pole transformer as an example. Possibility of Tesla's special generator, trimetal generator, that's 2. EV Gray, that's 3. EV Gray motor. And 4, Nathan Stubblefield's Earth battery. 4 examples of the Hutchinson effect being put to good use. How about that? So maybe the key to understanding the riddle of Tesla's trimetal generator, focusing in particular on the role, the possible role that aluminum plays in all of this, because we're familiar with a coil, copper winding, iron core, aluminum? What's that got to do with anything? Well, because if you're going to make a capacitor, aluminum plates are not bad. We've got aluminum on the capstone, whatever it's called, of a Tesla coil. So we know aluminum has properties that are useful for electrostatic plate use to be charged up. So it may be seemingly a mystery, the role that aluminum plays, but now it's not. It's a decoded mystery, in which aluminum simply represents capacitance taking place, and capacitance is an electrostatic situation, and we already have radio waves represented by an iron cored coil winding. So we have the Hutchinson effect effectively being defined within the context of these 4 examples that I've just cited. Not bad. Very simple solution to the Tesla's trimetal generator riddle. His special generator riddle or mystery by William Line. Very, very simple explanation. Very, very simple, elegant resolution by analyzing the role that the materials of construction play. It's not a mystery, their electrochemical role, let's say. Their electrical role based on their chemistry or atomic place in the periodic chart of elements. I thought it had to do with paramagnetism, diamagnetism, and ferromagnetism. It does. But that's not the common way we look at it. And so it's not the simple way. too technical. The more simple, non-technical way to define this mystery is simply the Hutchinson effect. That's it. With no loss of integrity of definition, in fact an improvement, because now we know how the parts interplay with each other and what each role is for each element, the aluminum element, the copper element, and then the iron element, what role they play in interacting with each other. Because obviously it's a systems design characteristic why these three elements were chosen, but it's a riddle because a little piece of information is left out as to how to interpret their role. And so rather than get really mysterious and talk about three different types of magnetism, it's a lot easier just to say, well, we've got radio waves interfering in an electrostatic field. That's all it is, and that's what the three elements represent. The role they play in that interplay of the Hutchinson effect. Very simple, very straightforward. Not at all difficult once it's figured out.